Indian person, I would imagine like dark skin and dark hair.
Would you date an Indian man?
I don't know because I have a boyfriend.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's because of their culture. I think the Indian culture is like it's all about family. Well, I think I would date an Indian man, of course.
When I will be single,
Mhm.
why not?
Yeah.
You know, it's a different country and different culture, but why not?
Yeah.
It is interesting what these girls had to say about the idea of dating or marrying an Indian man. Generally, Indian men are considered more family-oriented and more open to the idea of marriage. But the modern Western idea of casual dating is slowly gaining popularity in many parts of the world and is also changing the way people perceive relationships. The traditional Indian system discourages the idea of casual dating, but in the present scenario, casual dating, which can also lead to multiple sex partners, is being presented as something that is cool, modern, and progressive. But if truly we are progressive, we should also see what the best available science says about having multiple sex partners. No amount of protection can guarantee safe sex. Viruses and bacteria that cause STDs can even be transmitted through tiny cuts in mouths. In America, half of all new STDs reported each year are among young people ranging from the ages 15 to 24. In America, CDC data also shows that in 2017, among US high school students, 40% had ever had sexual intercourse. 7% had been physically forced to have sexual intercourse when they did not want to. 10% had 4 or more sexual partners. 46% did not use a condom the last time they had sex. 14% did not use any method to prevent pregnancy. 19% had drank alcohol or used drugs before last sexual intercourse, and less than 10% of all students have ever been tested for HIV. The behavior of having multiple sex partners causes serious health and socio-economic effects. No matter what your gender is, discouraging promiscuous behavior is definitely a scientifically backed idea. From overuse and side effects of contraceptive pills to teenage pregnancy and labor complications, the effects of promiscuous behavior and risky sexual behaviors can be very detrimental to any society. Multiple studies have shown that people living in the Western nations usually have the largest number of sex partners, far ahead than what it is in a country like India. Are youngsters in the developing nations like India aware of where they are heading while adopting the Western sexualized cultures without any critical examination? The overall moral breakdown in the Western society has hurt many lives. In particular, the situation is more alarming in the homes with broken families. The failed Western experiments that have led to their damaged social fabric should be studied by the nations and countries which are still not in a very advanced stage of adopting Western cultural models. While doing this, the idea should not be to shame any country, culture, or peoples, but to understand human behavior and to find out the factors that have caused psychologically damaged minds and psychologically damaged societies. This becomes even more important as such is the impact of the mighty soft power of the former colonial powers and many Western nations that on many occasions it appears that developing nations tend to blindly search for ready-made Western solutions for their existing problems without any critical examination. As a result, not only they end up bringing the failed foreign experiments to their countries, but also they are not able to protect and preserve the best practices that they already have. The Western nations with their broken family institution and highly sexualized atmosphere cannot be the global role models when it comes to fighting with the menace of sexual crimes or building a solid family foundation. In relation to this, I have made multiple educational and informative episodes that my viewers may find useful. Please make sure that you watch them. See you again.